I am thrilled to offer heartfelt congratulations to our finalists, Nagohead Primary and Broughton Primary. You have been exceptional. It was a delight to share in this wonderful journey of the inaugural Tourism Product Development Company Limited Tourism Quiz. The TPDCO Tourism Quiz, which is a first for the organization, was developed to introduce primary level students to Jamaica's tourism product in a fun and competitive way. It is also our responsibility at TPDCO to develop the human capital, which is primarily done through training. However, we sought to include a more useful audience, as you form a critical group poised for personal and career development. This introduction to tourism, I believe, will allow our students to have a greater understanding of tourism and how it benefits us as citizens of this nation. To the students and teachers, thank you for responding to our call. Over the last 4 weeks, we have seen how motivated and truly brilliant our students are, and their capacity for hard work is remarkable. I'm extremely proud of the obvious interest you, our students, have in learning, growing, and succeeding. We understand that it takes a great amount of time and commitment for both the teachers and students to prepare for the matches and to travel great distances to compete. Therefore, we lift our hats and salute you for taking steps to participate with zeal, representing your respective institutions while growing as individuals. You have now been exposed to even more tourism-related information, which makes you more rounded. And for your courage and motivation to learn, we have secured prizes from our generous donors and sponsors who, like us at TPDCO, believe in expanding our reach so that everyone can benefit from our offerings. We also realize that the saying, encouragement sweetens labor, is true, and our outstanding performers will be rewarded for enduring the battle and making it thus far in the competition. We know that it is never easy and it takes an incredible amount of effort to see favorable outcomes. Therefore, you all deserve to be rewarded for striving to be excellent and doing so well in this competition. You will get a chance to experience the tourism product in various resorts of Jamaica and to share those experiences with others. Thanks to all who participated and to you, our viewers, for tuning in. We hope that the competition was not only entertaining for you, but that you too learned a lot about this vital tourism sector over the last 3 weeks. Congratulations again to the Broughton and Nagohead Primary Schools, which have made it to this leg of the competition. Continue to make great strides as you grow, and may the best team emerge victorious.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the grand final of the inaugural season of the Tourism Product Development Company, TPDCO, Tourism Quiz. It's Broughton Primary from Westmoreland up against Nagohead Primary from St. Catherine. I'm your host, Sheldon Reed. The TPDCO Tourism Quiz provides an opportunity for children in the primary level of the education system to familiarize themselves with our tourism product. The quiz will not only test their knowledge of Jamaica's tourism, but will also focus on core subject areas such as math, science, language arts, and social studies. Let's meet our teams. Broughton Primary, please introduce yourselves.
My name is Clyde Thomas. In the future, I would like to become a historian. Thank you.
My name is Renee Somerville. In the future, I would like to become a mathematician or an athlete.
My name is Sheree Weekly. In the future, I'd like to become a scientist.
My name is Jaden Heron. In the future, I'd like to become a doctor.
And now we meet the team from Nagohead Primary.
Hello, my name is Roshan Bent. I'm 11 years of age, and in the future, by God's will, I'd like to become a carpenter.
My name is Malik Denton. I am 10 years of age, and in the future, I would like to become a pilot.
My name is Aljanae Richards. I'm 11 years of age, and in the future, by God's will, I would like to become an obstetrician.
My name is Abigail Pinnock. I'm 11 years of age, and in the future, God's willing, I would like to become an orthopedic surgeon.
Thank you, teams. We'll now get straight into the action. Earlier, we had the toss, and Nagohead Primary won. They decided to go first. In Section 1, Tourism Teasers, both teams will be asked questions alternately and will have 10 seconds to answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. This section lasts for 5 minutes, so let's have 5 minutes on the clock. Teams, you will have 10 seconds to answer each question. So we begin with Nagohead Primary. Adventure Jamaica. In which parish is the Albion Aqueduct and Sugar Mill?
St. James.
Incorrect. St. Thomas. Adventure Jamaica to you, Broughton. In which parish is Jamaica Swamp Safari?
Trelawney.
Correct. Nagohead. Science. Which gas is most often used in hot air balloons?
Helium.
Correct. Science to you, Broughton. Which gas is needed to keep a flame going?
Oxygen. Oxygen.
Correct. TPDCO publications for you, Nagahead. In TPDCO's Adventures of Sprucey and Limey, in which parish did the so-called Baptist War take place?
Trelawney.
Incorrect. St. James. Broughton, TPDCO publications to you as well. In TPDCO's Adventures of Sprucey and Limey, what was another name for the Baptist War?
Christmas Rebellion.
Christmas Rebellion.
Correct. Now go ahead. English language. Give a four-letter word starting with P, which means a hole in the skin, to read with steady attention.
Pores.
Correct. English language. Give a four-letter word starting with B, which means the outer covering of a tree and the sound of a dog.
Bark.
Correct. Tourism facts. Now go ahead. The Gatwick International Airport is located in which European city?
Germany.
Incorrect. Manchester. Tourism facts to you, Broughton. In which country is the Frankfurt International Airport located?
Spain.
Incorrect. Germany. Jamaican affairs to Nagahead. Who is the chairman of the Montego Bay Convention Center?
Antonio Brown.
Incorrect. John Lynch. Martin, Jamaican affairs to you as well. Who is the chairman of the Tourism and Enhancement Fund?
Godfrey Dyer.
Dr. Godfrey Dyer.
Correct. Team Jamaica to you, Nagahead. Give an 8-letter word starting with D, which refers to Jamaicans living outside the country.
Discoverers.
Incorrect. Diaspora. Broughton, Team Jamaica. Give a 6-letter word starting with R, which means a place frequented for holidays.
Resort.
Correct. Now go ahead. Primary. Social studies. Parang is a popular activity at Christmas time in which Caribbean country?
Trinidad.
That's incomplete. It's Trinidad and Tobago. Social studies to you, Broughton. Masquerade is a popular activity at Christmas time in which Caribbean country?
Guyana.
Correct. Mathematics. Now go ahead. What is the sum of 5 baker's dozen and 1 score?
85.
Correct. Broughton, mathematics. What is the sum of 2 gross and a century?
388.
Correct. Now go ahead. Primary sports. Which Jamaican won silver medals in the women's 100 and 200 meters at the 1992 Summer Olympics?
Veronica Campbell.
Incorrect. Juliet Cuthbert. Sports to you, Broughton. Which Jamaican won a silver medal in the women's 200 meters at the 1988 Summer Olympics?
Veronica Campbell.
Incorrect. Grace Jackson. Now go ahead. General knowledge. What is the capital of Norway?
Oslo.
Oslo.
Correct. General knowledge to you, Broughton. What is the capital of Denmark?
Copenhagen. Copenhagen.
Correct. Social studies. Now go ahead. Name one Caribbean country in which the Diwali festival is celebrated.
Guyana.
Correct. Social studies, Broughton. In which Caribbean country is the Mashramani festival celebrated?
Guyana.
Correct. World affairs. Who is the Vice President of the United States of America?
Mike Henry.
Incorrect. Mike Pence. Broughton, world affairs. What is the first name of the current U.S. First Lady?
Melania. Melania.
Correct. English language. Spell the word adventurous. Now go ahead.
Adventurous. ADVENTROUS.
Incorrect. ADVENTUROUS. English language to you, Broughton. Spell significant.
SIGNIFICANT.
Correct. And that's the end of section 1. The scores are Broughton Primary on 12 points and Nagohead Primary on 5 points. Stay with us. The grand final of the TPDCO Tourism Quiz 2018 continues after this break. But before we go, here's a special tourism tip from the Jamaica Tourist Board. Did you know that visitors to our country often know more about Jamaica than we do? Do you know where Akampong is located? Or Kwame Falls? What about Zimbabwe Retreat? Make it a habit to learn one new thing about our beautiful island every week. Please stay with us.
The Tourism Product Development Company Limited has the mandate to develop and maintain Jamaica's tourism product. With a team of driven professionals across 5 locations, this world-class agency of the Ministry of Tourism continues to contribute to the growing tourism industry and enhance the visitor experience, thereby improving the well-being of Jamaicans. For more information, visit www.tpdco.org. TPDCO, enhancing and developing Jamaica's tourism product.
The Tourism Linkages Network is breaking barriers, building connections, and creating new spaces. We want every Jamaican to benefit from tourism success, so we are creating opportunities for manufacturers and farmers, showcasing the island's authentic cuisine, tapping into the potential of our health and wellness industry, and promoting local sports and entertainment events. Millions of visitors equals millions of opportunities. The Tourism Linkages Network, making dynamic connections, a division of the Tourism Enhancement Fund.
Wood-fire cooking, Anansi stories, and the pulsating rhythm of our sounds all resemble the Jamaica we know and love. This is why TPDCO places emphasis on community tourism development. With its unique offerings and potential to generate income for local communities, this type of tourism invites you to get up close and personal and experience the magic of Jamaica. To learn more about community tourism, visit www.tpdco.org or call 968-3441.
Welcome back. You're watching the grand final of the inaugural TPDCO Tourism Quiz. The scores are Broughton Primary on 12 points and Nago Head Primary on 5 points. It's now time for Section 2, Tourism in 90 seconds. In this section, each team will get 90 seconds to answer as many questions as possible with 1 point for each correct answer. So again, we will begin with Nago Head Primary. In which parish is the Appleton Rum Tour?
St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth.
Correct. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of movable.
Unmovable.
Incorrect. Immovable. What was the original Amerindian name for Jamaica?
It's America.
Correct. In which parish is Maypen the capital?
Clarendon.
Correct. In Jamaica, is the duchy a vase, a pot, or a plant?
Pot.
Correct. What is 18,971 rounded to the nearest thousand?
19,000.
Correct. Which Jamaican released the 2017 single Winning Right Now?
Pass.
Agent Sasko. In TPDCO's Adventures of Sprucey and Limey, after whom is Victoria Park named?
Queen Victoria.
Correct. What is referred to as time when changes take place in the reproductive system enabling individuals to reproduce?
Pass.
Puberty. Mardi Gras in Haiti ends 2 days before which religious holiday? Ash Wednesday. Which type of pollution is caused from exhaust from motor vehicles?
Air pollution.
Correct. In which parish is the Manning School in Jamaica?
Pass.
Westmoreland. Which is the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere?
Pass.
June 21. In which parish is Lucy Harbour?
Hanover.
Correct. What is the value of the Roman numerals MMDC?
2,600.
Correct. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Magakau. The bell came first, a bull mama or a cow mama. And we move over to Broughton Primary. Broughton. In which parish is the Hamden Sugar Estate?
Trelawney.
Correct. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of recoverable.
Unrecoverable.
Incorrect. Irrecoverable. What is the longest river in Clarendon?
Riamino.
Correct. What is the capital of the parish? St. Mary.
Port Maria.
Correct. In Jamaica, is Ketchishubi a flower, a game, or a type of food?
Game.
Game.
Correct. What is 6,997 rounded to the nearest hundred?
7,000.
Correct. Which Jamaican released the single My Dream and performed it at the Prime Minister's inauguration in 2016?
Nesbet.
Correct. In TPDCO's Adventures of Sprucey and Limey, what is the main leisure activity on the Martha Brae?
Rafting.
Correct. What is the name given to an unborn baby?
Fetus.
Correct. The burning of Mr. Harding is the main part of which Barbadian festival?
Crop-over.
Correct. Correct. Which type of pollution is caused from blasting stereo systems?
Noise pollution.
Correct. In which parish is Monroe College in Jamaica?
St. Elizabeth.
Correct. Which is the longest day in the southern hemisphere?
This is December 21st.
December 21st.
Correct. In which parish is the Silver Sands Beach?
Trelawney.
Correct. What is the value of the Roman numerals MMXX?
2020.
Correct. And that's the end of Tourism in 90 Seconds and the end of Section 2. The scores are Broughton Primary on 26 points and Nagohead Primary on 14 points. The final section is up next, and that will decide our champions in the inaugural TPDCO Tourism Quiz. We return after this break.
The Tourism Product Development Company Limited has the mandate to develop and maintain Jamaica's tourism product. With a team of driven professionals across 5 locations, this world-class agency of the Ministry of Tourism continues to contribute to the growing tourism industry and enhance the visitor experience, thereby improving the well-being of Jamaicans. For more information, visit www.tpdco.org. TPDCO, enhancing and developing Jamaica's tourism product.
The Tourism Linkages Network is breaking barriers, building connections, and creating new spaces. We want every Jamaican to benefit from tourism success, so we are creating opportunities for manufacturers and farmers, showcasing the island's authentic cuisine, tapping into the potential of our health and wellness industry, and promoting local sports and entertainment events. Millions of visitors equals millions of opportunities. The Tourism Linkages Network, making dynamic connections, a division of the Tourism Enhancement Fund.
Wood-fire cooking, Anansi stories, and the pulsating rhythm of our sounds all resemble the Jamaica we know and love. This is why TPDCO places emphasis on community tourism development. With its unique offerings and potential to generate income for local communities, this type of tourism invites you to get up close and personal and experience the magic of Jamaica. To learn more about community tourism, visit www.tpdco.org or call 968-3441.
Welcome back. You're watching the grand final in the first ever TPDCO Tourism Quiz. The scores are Broughton Primary on 27 points and Nagohead Primary on 15 points. Both Nagohead Primary and Broughton Primary gained a point in the first section for their answers of unmovable and unrecoverable, respectively, that were accepted by the judges. So now let's move to the third section, which is the Tourism Challenge. In this section, teams will alternately select questions from 4 categories, namely Team Jamaica, Math, Social Studies, and Discover Jamaica. Each category will have 3 questions worth 2, 4, and 6 points respectively. For every correct answer, teams will get the full point value, but will lose half the point value if the answer is incorrect. For example, if a team selects a question worth 6 points and answers correctly, they will receive 6 points. But if they are incorrect, they will lose half the point value, which is 3 points. So it's a risk or reward in this section. Teams will have 10 seconds to answer the question. And again, we begin with Nagohead Primary. So Nagohead, what is your point value and category?
Mathematics 6.
Mathematics for 6 points. How many months are in 15 years?
180 months.
Correct. Broughton?
Social studies for 6.
Social studies for 6 points. Mount Alvernia is the highest mountain in which Caribbean country?
Bahamas.
Correct. Now go ahead. Point and category, please.
Mathematics 4.
Mathematics for 4 points. If m equals 5, then what is m squared plus 2m plus 1?
36.
Correct. Ron?
Team Jamaica for 6.
Team Jamaica for 6 points. The mausoleum of Bob Marley is located in which specific place in the parish of St. Anne?
9 miles.
9 miles.
Correct. Now go ahead, primary. Point and category, please.
Team Jamaica 4.
Team Jamaica for 4 points. In what month is the Port Antonio Marlin Tournament held each year?
March.
Incorrect. October. You lose 2 points. Broughton, over to you.
Discover Jamaica for 6.
Discover Jamaica for 6 points. The former parishes of St. Dorothy's and Vere were merged into what is known today as the parish of Clarendon. Before the merger, what was the capital of Clarendon?
Shabotan.
Correct. Now go ahead. Over to you.
Social studies 4.
Social studies for 4 points. In what year was the Abolition Act passed by the British Parliament?
1831.
Incorrect. 1833. You will lose 2 points. Broughton, we're back to you. Points and
Discover
category.
Jamaica for 4.
Discover Jamaica for 4 points. Captain Alexander Woodburn Heron's tomb is located at Shooter's Hill in which parish?
Manchester.
Correct. Now go ahead.
Mathematics 2.
Mathematics for 2 points. What is the product of 3/8 and 4/5 as a fraction in its lowest terms?
3/10.
Correct. Broughton, point and category, please.
Social studies for 2.
Social studies for 2 points. Mexico is bounded by 3 bodies of water on the east. 2 of them are the Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf of Campeche. What is the third?
Atlantic Ocean.
Incorrect. The Caribbean Sea. And you will lose 1 point. Now go ahead. Your final question, please.
Discover Jamaica 2.
Discover Jamaica for 2 points. The first car racing track in Jamaica was Vernam Field, located in which parish?
St. Anne.
Incorrect. Clarendon. You will lose 1 point. And your final question, coming from Team Jamaica Broughton Primary, for 2 points. In which parish capital can a statue of national hero Paul Bogle holding a sword be found?
Moran Bay.
Correct. And that's the end of the match, and we have a champion. The final scores are Broughton Primary on 50 points and Nagohead Primary on 22 points. So congratulations to Broughton Primary, and well tried to you. Stay with us. We'll be back after this.
The Tourism Product Development Company Limited has the mandate to develop and maintain Jamaica's tourism product. With a team of driven professionals across 5 locations, this world-class agency of the Ministry of Tourism continues to contribute to the growing tourism industry and enhance the visitor experience, thereby improving the well-being of Jamaicans. For more information, visit www.tpdco.org. TPDCO, enhancing and developing Jamaica's tourism product.
The Tourism Linkages Network is breaking barriers, building connections, and creating new spaces. We want every Jamaican to benefit from tourism success, so we are creating opportunities for manufacturers and farmers, showcasing the island's authentic cuisine, tapping into the potential of our health and wellness industry, and promoting local sports and entertainment events. Millions of visitors equals millions of opportunities. The Tourism Linkages Network, making dynamic connections, a division of the Tourism Enhancement Fund.
Wood fire cooking, Anansi stories, and the pulsating rhythm of our sounds all resemble the Jamaica we know and love. This is why TPDCO places emphasis on community tourism development. With its unique offerings and potential to generate income for local communities, this type of tourism invites you to get up close and personal and experience the magic of Jamaica. To learn more about community tourism, visit www.tpdco.org or call 968-3441.
I'm pleased to extend my warmest congratulations to Broughton Primary School on winning the inaugural TPDCO Tourism Quiz. It is a well-deserved win and one that has made your school community and Jamaica proud. It is encouraging to see so many young people interested in learning about the local tourism sector because of its importance to economic growth and development in Jamaica. Last year, we welcomed 4.3 million stopover and cruise visitors combined and earned some $3 billion from the sector. Tourism is not just sun, sea, and sand. It generates income, provides tens of thousands of jobs, and helps to build communities across the island. In addition, tourism supports numerous other sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, transportation, construction, and entertainment. Some of these less visible beneficiaries of tourism are the farmers who supply fresh produce to hotels and restaurants, the craft vendors who sell souvenirs, the woodworkers who make furniture for hotels, and the tour operators who take visitors around our beautiful island. So, you can see that tourism is good for Jamaica and the benefits of this sector stretch far and wide. It is therefore important that individually and collectively we all work together to protect our tourism product. This is why tourism education is essential. We want to expose the youth of Jamaica to the many ways the sector benefits Jamaica and Jamaicans. We want the youth of Jamaica to understand that tourism does not belong to someone else, but to each and every one of us. The TPDCO Tourism Quiz encourages students to learn about tourism in a fun and refreshing way, while providing an opportunity to become more familiar with the projects and programs of this very important sector. I commend all the students and teachers of the 16 primary and prep schools who vied for the TPDCO trophy. In the words of the great Nelson Mandela, I quote, "I never lose. I either win or learn," unquote. All students who rose to the challenge are much wiser for their efforts, and therefore you're all winners. I trust your participation in the TPDCO Tourism Quiz has given you a better understanding of why tourism matters and a greater sense of responsibility for the resources of our beautiful island.
Welcome back. Broughton Primary is the winner of the inaugural TPDCO Tourism Quiz. The final scores were Broughton Primary on 50 points and Nagohead Primary on 22 points. And of course, we have some great prizes for the teams to commend them for their excellence. First, we invite Mrs. Jennifer Griffith, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Tourism, to present the TPDCO Tourism Quiz Championship Trophy and replicas to our champions. And Mrs. Griffith will remain with us to present the TPDCO Tourism Quiz runner-up replica trophies to Nago Head Primary. Again, Mrs. Griffith will be handing out the replicas to Nago Head Primary or TPDCO Tourism Quiz runner-ups. We have a tour of and launch on board the amazing cruise liner Allure of the Seas at the port of Falmouth for the winning team. We invite Mrs. Joy Roberts, Executive Director of Jamaica Vacations, to make that presentation. Tour of and lunch on board the amazing cruise liner Allure of the Seas, presented by Miss Joy Roberts. Hyatt Ziva Tourism Service Excellence Awardees 2017 has day passes for the runner-up team and their coaches. Making that presentation is Julian Patrick, Director of Product Development and Community Tourism, TPDCO. And there are day passes for the winning team and their coaches at Beaches Resort. We invite Karen McPherson, Internal Auditor, TPDCO, to make those presentations. Mystic Mountain has a wonderful experience for the runner-up team to include the Sky Explorer, bobsled rides, and zip line. Making the presentation is Cheryl Lewis, licensed press manager of TPDCO. There is a cash prize of $100,000 for the winning school from the Tourism Enhancement Fund. The presentation will be made by Dr. Kerry Wallace, Executive Director of the Tourism Enhancement Fund. And Dr. Wallace will stay with us to present a cash prize of $50,000 from the Tourism Enhancement Fund to the runner-up school. Thank you, Dr. Wallace. There are passes from Dolphin Cove for the winning team and coaches. Making that presentation is Daniel Dawes, a consultant with the TPDCO. There is a Team Jamaica Scholarship for the coach of the winning team that will be presented by Mrs. Deanne Keating Campbell, Director of Product Quality and Training, TPDCO. And Mrs. Keating Campbell will also present a Team Jamaica Scholarship to the coach of the runner-up team. Thank you, Mrs. Keating Campbell. The winning school receives 10 passes for tours of the historic Devon House. Presenting that prize is Gay Ingram Williams, Financial Controller at Devon House. And there is a similar prize for the runner-up school at Devon House. Again, Mrs. Ingram Williams will make that presentation. Sangster's Bookstore has 4 $2,500 gift vouchers for our champions and Collins dictionaries. Making the presentation is Pauline Shuttleworth, Retail Sales Manager of Sangster's Bookstore. Thank you, Ms. Shuttleworth. The TPDCO has goodie bags for the coaches, the 4 top teams, and making that presentation is Megan Mollison, Training Manager, Western. Thank you, Mrs. Molson. The 3rd place team will receive 15 passes for boat tours of Montego Bay Marine Park. Again, Daniel Dawes will make that presentation. Arden. The 4th place team also receives 15 passes for boat tours of the Montego Bay Marine Park. And again, Mr. Dawes will make that presentation to Mount St. Joseph Primary. Prep. Thank you, Mr. Dawes. The school with the highest overall points is Broughton Primary, with a total of 183 points. Their prize is being presented by Mrs. Marlene Stevenson Daly, Community Awareness Coordinator of TPDCO and Executive Producer of TPDCO Tourism Quiz. The school with the highest score in a single match is also Broughton Primary, with a total of 52 points. And so the curtain comes down on the prize-giving segment of the inaugural TPDCO Tourism Quiz. On behalf of the team, I'm Sheldon Reed. Stay tuned and pleasant viewing.
Thank you to all our donors: Team Jamaica, Beaches Resort, Falmouth Land Company, Hyatt Ziva, Mystic Mountain, Dolphin Cove, Yaman Adventures, Montego Bay Marine Park, Sangster's Bookstore and Devon House for coming on board, and our generous sponsors, the Tourism Enhancement Fund, the Jamaica Tourist Board, Jamaica Vacations and Television Jamaica for your support. To the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information for endorsing the quiz, to our Minister, the Honourable Edmund Bartlett, and our parent organisation, the Ministry of Tourism, for the guidance and backing.
The Tourism Product Development Company Limited has the mandate to develop and maintain Jamaica's tourism product. With a team of driven professionals across 5 locations, this world-class agency of the Ministry of Tourism continues to contribute to the growing tourism industry and enhance the visitor experience, thereby improving the well-being of Jamaicans. For more information, visit www.tpdco.org. TPDCO, enhancing and developing Jamaica's tourism product.
The Tourism Linkages Network is breaking barriers, building connections and creating new spaces. We want every Jamaican to benefit from tourism success, so we are creating opportunities for manufacturers and farmers, showcasing the island's authentic cuisine, tapping into the potential of our health and wellness industry, and promoting local sports and entertainment events. Millions of visitors equals millions of opportunities. The Tourism Linkages Network, making dynamic connections, a division of the Tourism Enhancement Fund.
Wood-fire cooking, Anansi stories, and the pulsating rhythm of our sounds all resemble the Jamaica we know and love. This is why TPDCO places emphasis on community tourism development. With its unique offerings and potential to generate income for local communities, this type of tourism invites you to get up close and personal and experience the magic of Jamaica. To learn more about community tourism, visit www.tpdco.org or call 968-3441.